Crystal NEET champions, I believe every one of you who is watching this video is doing absolutely good. So Baba, there's an important and urgent update, and I think this could relax a lot of you children out there. So KEA had previously told that every one of you have to register, have to link your roll number, and post that you also have to download your verification slip. Now the problem was that they didn't mention whether they will be giving a new link or do we have to go and download it via the old link out there, which is why there was a lot of confusion, and I saw mixed comments. Some people were able to download, some people were not able to download, and I tried my best to reply to a lot of your comments in the previous video that I did on the same. So my dear children, here's an update. They have officially given a new link, okay, which means that that unsurety which was there, should we use the older link or something like that, is going to be sorted from today onwards. There's a new link, and I'll tell you how you can come up to this particular link. So first of all, probably when you open KEA, this is how it looks, right? You just have to go to admissions, click on UGNEET 2026, and you have to wait for some time. Right over here you see UGNEET 2026 verification slip download link. This is the new link that you have. Now I request you, and listen to me carefully when I say this, I request you, if you're someone who had tried to download your verification slip using the older link and you had got it with your NEET rank, okay, if you have got it with your NEET rank, just a second, you be there. And for children who have tried it with the older link and were not able to get it, not able to get your verification slip, all of you have to retry to download your verification slip using this particular link which is there. Okay, this is a new link. Please make sure you try to download your verification slip with the help of this particular link. Right, so yes, now coming to a very important thing. In the previous video that I did about the slot booking and so many other things which were their extension and things like that, there were so many comments regarding the verification slip that ma'am, we are not able to download the verification slip as it's showing that 7 years of study is not being verified and things like that. What should be doing in this particular situation? Okay, or some people are able to download the old verification slip since they had registered earlier and things like that. What should be doing in either of these cases? So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is this. Please make sure you listen to me carefully, and I immensely respect you guys, and I want to thank you for believing in me. I saw a lot of comments and you're asking me doubts, which means that yes, you have a belief that this particular person would be answering to your doubts and giving you the correct information. So thank you for showing that belief, and I request everyone, please make sure you give only the right information in the comment sections. This is very important for your fellow beings out there, okay, for all of you who are probably going ahead with the counseling process. And by the way, everyone who have not hit on the subscribe button, make sure you hit it, because this is where you're going to get all the updates. Now I told about this particular thing, I know I'm repeating it, but with few additional informations out there. So Baba, every one of you who are going to go ahead with wanting to participate in the Karnataka counseling for the medical seats out there, every one of you have to do the registration process. Without registration, it is not allowed. Now some of you might have already done it previously for UGCET. So there's a KCET examination for which you might have already registered yourself in the month that is Jan or Feb. In that case, you do not need to re-register. There is no need for re-registration over here. This new registration is for children who are newly added, who didn't register before. Now the link that you will be having for that is this UGNEET 2026 online application link only for the new registration. You will be able to find something like this in the main page. In the main page, that is this particular thing that I just showed you over here. When you go to admissions and UGNEET, you will be able to find these links over here. So I see online application link only for new registration, like that. Got it? Now I will not come back to this. I will just show you to you here itself. Now anyway, after the registration process, Baba, you have to link your NEET roll number. Every one of you, whether you are someone who had registered earlier, whether you are someone who have registered newly, all of you have to link your NEET roll number. Why? Because KA wants to fetch all the details, all the NEET details out there. For that, you had got another link. It says like this, NEET enrollment link. Okay, there is UGNEET 2026 NEET enrollment link. With the help of this particular link, you have to link your roll number. Now while you link your roll number, what is going to happen is that basically after every process is being done, you would be allowed to download your application form. Now this particular application form is super important for you. Okay, the reason is that basically once you download the application form and things like that, you might be able to find the claim section. Now I am not sure whether it is in the same application for you guys, because this was the case for UGCET champions who gave KCET examination. So the same portal for them, in the application form, if at all they roll down, they will be able to see a claim slip where basically whatever they have claimed for would be visible out there. If at all you have a separate thing for downloading the claim slip, go ahead and download it, but that's very, very important. Application form, okay, application form is important. In that only, if at all you are having claim details, it's totally well and good, it's super fine. If you have some other document to download, please make sure you download it. That's the only thing that I want to say. Why application form is important? Because it has all the details around your application, and as I said, it has a detail about the claims that you have done, that ma'am, I belong to rural quota, I belong to Kannada quota, I belong to religious minority, I belong to linguistic category, or basically have studied for 7 years in the state of Karnataka. For each of this, there are certain claims that are being mentioned, and in front of each of these claims, it might be written that it is verified or not verified. I'll show you, okay? I am going to show you that right now over here. So this is your application form, your application number and everything would be there. Make sure you go through it. This is actually for UGCET candidate, which is why, as I said, I'm not sure whether it looks the same for you. Do not be panicked if it looks different. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this particular thing. This is your claim slip. Okay, this is your claim slip, and over here you can see study years in Karnataka 12, verified by the college 12. So that means it's all cool. Over here, suppose it's Kannada medium and you have claimed it. So it will be coming as claimed over here. But since you have not verified it, it will be coming as not verified. Claimed but not verified, or not verified. Either of things, these things could come. If at all there is something in your slip that is not being verified, which means that you have to verify it. Now whether you are from clause A or clause B or clause whatever clause until, oh my dear children, any of you guys, if at all there is any information which says that it is not been verified, which means that we have to verify it. We have to do the offline verification for this, not the online one. We have to go to KEA office and do the verification. I'm repeating it again. It's for all of you regardless of whatever clause you come under. If anything is mentioned over here and it's not been verified, you have to report to the KEA authority. Now I'll be talking in detail about it and I'll be showing you the scenarios as well. So there is one scenario, Baba, scenario 1. Okay, where the child has just claimed for 12 years or 7 years of study, either way, is verified by the college. Sometimes it could be verified by the SATS number that you're putting up. Anyway, if it's verified, it's all cool. What you have to do is, you can go ahead and try downloading the verification slip. Now you do not have to be worried. What you have to do is, you can try downloading the verification slip. As I told you, the verification slip link is right over here. I showed you also where you can find. You just have to download the verification slip. If everything is being verified already, there is no need to worry. You have not claimed for anything. Then it's all cool in your scenario. Cool. You can try downloading it. Fine. Yes. Now, the scenario second is where, Baba, you have claimed but it's not verified. Claimed and not verified. It can be this also. It can be this also. It can be either of them which is not being verified. In this particular condition, whatever clause you fall under, if at all it's mentioned as not verified, you have to go for offline document verification process. Where? At the KEA office. Okay, now for St. John's, children coming from RC2 category to RC, RC8, okay, have to go for what? Have to go to St. John's for verification. And that is a whole different thing. That's for St. John's Medical College. But apart from that, everyone else who is claiming this quota, or probably NRI quota and things like that, in that particular case, you have to go to KEA office directly. Now, the problem is, or not the problem exactly, the process goes like this. For children who come under, or who basically belong to clause, from clause B to O, they necessarily have to go ahead with slot booking. Slot booking as in, you have to book your slots for offline document verification, and on the slot that you have been getting, you have to go for the verification process. Okay, that is how it has to be done. Please remember, if you come under clause B to clause O, you would have to book your slots. Now, how do we book our slot, ma'am? So there is just a second. So there is a thing to book your slots. So over here, in the same page itself, you will be able to see something like this. I'll show you. UGNEET 2026 document verification appointment link link for candidates who have claimed eligibility clause B to clause O. This is the slot booking link that is there. Make sure you book your slot and then go for the document verification process. Okay. Now, while I say about this, I know that some children are there who do not belong to clause B, or basically until clause O, they are not under clause B to O. Basically, they could be under clause A, and the documents are not verified, and this particular link, the slot booking link, is not working for them because the slot booking link is reserved for these children that I mentioned over here. So in that condition, what do you have to do? You do not have to book any slot. You directly have to go to KEA office. Okay, I'm repeating it again. You do not have to book any slots. Please make sure at the earliest you visit the KEA office. In the morning hours, it will be better if at all you could do it. I hope that is super clear. Right? So please make sure you do that, and after that you can basically come over here and download your verification slip. Once your offline verification is being done, just like everyone else, you can come here and download your verification slip. This is very, very important, and I hope that this representation could have helped you in some way. Now, there were some people who asked me, ma'am, can you show me how the verification slip looks like? So this is not for UGNEET, this is for UGCET examination verification slip, but it could be more or less the similar manner. Why verification slip is important is that now you're going with the next next process of filling in your options, as in what medical colleges and things that you want. Basically, you would need a number that is option entry CET number. You would need what? Option entry CET number. This is the general thing that is there. With the help of this only, you will be able to go ahead with the whole process. Okay, that is why this verification slip as a whole is very, very important. Do note that. Now, in your case, since you are NEET aspirants, you will be having your NEET rank also included in this verification slip. And I'm clearly mentioning you again, this one is of CET. Don't worry if it's not exactly similar. You just have to check whether you're getting this slip, and also does it have your NEET ranking details out there. Cool. Yes, yes. So the reason I'm not approaching, every small details that are there over here, you have to make sure that you are in contact with someone who is ready to give you information which can be put up in YouTube. And yes, there is obviously, we cover everything, but not everyone would be super confident about sharing their details, which is why even I will not prefer asking too much about things. If I can manage by myself from the understanding that I have from different resources, I'll probably go ahead with that. But yes, that is the reason, that is why I could not. But if at all I come across someone who can provide me the details regarding it safely, it's not advised. You should not be, first of all, you should not be giving your details to anyone else. Okay, but some children are there, we know them from a very long time, so it becomes easy for CET. It was easy for me. For this, obviously, I have not approached anyone as such, but yes, but because I know that this is a scenario there, everyone could be a little bit worried about their details being shared in YouTube. So yes, cool. So this is what I wanted to tell you, and I hope that this video had given you a clarity about a lot of things. If yes, as I said, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you have some issues still persisting, please let me know in the comment section. Also, one more very important thing, that is, I still see a lot of children saying, ma'am, invalid details are coming, mismatch issue is coming. Please directly contact KEA if your problem is not sorted anyhow. Okay, do not wait for YouTube videos, rather just go directly to KEA and talk about it, because that's, Baba, it's your issue. You have to go ahead with the counseling process. It's your need. That's the need of the hour. So do not wait for anything. Please go. Okay, so they should not be saying that you didn't approach us. Okay, that's your issue. That should not be happening, and that is why I'm telling you. Cool. So this is something that I wanted to share, and I hope this video helped you out. I hope you're happy now. If this video helped you out, do let me know in the comment section, and lots of love from Jasmine ma'am. Please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.